This is my review of Currency's debut mixtape, SportsCenter Volume 1, released in 2004 under Master P's label No Limit Records. Currency was a late addition to the 504 Boys based out of New Orleans. This is his first solo project. Currency's 23 years old at this point, so we're going to get into a little breakdown of the tracks. Let's get started. SportsCenter Freestyle 1 is basically just an intro to Currency. He gives a little bit of NBA basketball rap. It's a below average track. Hot Spitta, it's a okay beat, but below average. Down for My Freestyle, it's a pretty bad beat. I don't really like it at all. It's kind of annoying. It's well below average. Rap City is a bad sounding track. The rapping on it isn't bad. It sounds very raw and uncut, like Currency just walked in the booth, spit a verse, and put it on here, and they didn't do anything to make it sound good. So that's a well below average. That Ain't Right, featuring XL. Donald XL Robertson isn't given credit here. He's a big time producer for the 504 Boys. It's just an okay track, and I'd give it an average rating. Lockdown, featuring Mac and C Murder. That's a good beat, good features, and I give it an average rating. Into Club Freestyle, featuring Choppa, uses a beat from 50 Cent's debut studio album, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. It's a pretty disappointing track because Currency doesn't have a verse here, it's only Choppa. I would give it a below average rating because of it. Track number 8, Gangsta Music Freestyle, featuring Mr. Marcello. It's a good beat. I like the flow on it that Currency and Mr. Marcello bring. I'm going to give it an average rating. Ambitions as a Rider Freestyle. Currency goes in on the classic Tupac beat. It makes it one of the better tracks on this mixtape, and I'd give it an above average rating. 20 on Cars, 26 on Trucks, featuring Master P, Lil Romeo, and Liberty. This track is lifted from Master P's studio album, Good Side, Bad Side. It's just an okay beat. Currency's on the hook here, and it's pretty redundant, and I'm not a big fan of it. I would give it a below average rating. Flip Style Freestyle, featuring Blockburn. He's got some good flow in this. The feature's just okay. I'd give it a below average rating. Still Ballin' Freestyle, featuring Sinister. There is no Currency verse on this, so it's just Sinister. It's well below average. It doesn't really have any place on this mixtape. Crush on You. It's got a voicemail intro. It's a pretty good beat with good verses. The only thing that's lacking is the hook, and I'd give it a below average rating. The next two tracks, Hovey Baby and Jigga My, are two classic Jay-Z beats from The Blueprint and The Blueprint 2. Currency goes in on these just like he did on Ambitions as a Rider. He kills it. These are two of the best tracks on the mixtape. I'd give them a well above average rating. Money, Hoes, and Clothes, it's an okay beat. He goes in on it pretty well. It's a below average track. Patiently Waitin' Freestyle uses another beat from 50 Cent's album, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. This track is disappointing because it uses an unknown and uncredited rapper, and there's no Currency verse here. That makes it a well below average track. P. Miller's Shoe is a 30-second in and out. Currency spitting a few bars. I'd give it a below average rating. Come On, featuring Mr. Marcello. It's a good beat. Mr. Marcello's got good bars. Currency's flow is there. I'd give it an average rating. And finally, we get to the last track, Stop Freestyle, featuring Mr. Marcello and an uncredited rapper. Currency and Mr. Marcello go in on this beat to end the tape. They both have pretty good verses, and I'd give it an average rating. That concludes the track-by-track breakdown. Overall, I'm going to give this mixtape a 2 out of 5. There are many issues with it, but it's Currency's first solo project, and that's kind of expected. He has a plethora of material out there in his mixtapes and his albums right now, and this is the first one he ever released. So it's fun going back and looking at where he got started. I'll leave a link in the description to a YouTube playlist so you can check out SportsCenter Volume 1 for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to drop a like and hit the subscribe button. Up next is Welcome Back. I hope to catch you on the next one.